Good morning everyone, and welcome. Today is checkout day, and actually that's my room just there. I'm going to have a walk around the pool here. I'll let you have a look around it. Yeah, so this hotel, I'd say it's a little resort. I wouldn't say it's a hotel as such. It's villas settled around the pool. They do go further in, and there's some further up, the steps further up, and so I don't know exactly how many villas there is. But the pool's nice temperature, and there's a kind of breakfast bar down at the bottom. However, I have to say that I did not have breakfast on my booking. I very rarely do breakfast, guys, but it's very nice, I have to say. There's just a little few imperfections which probably damage the whole establishment. One of them is cleanliness, I would say. Although a lot of old things that should be renewed, I would say. This little area here is probably available to the residents if they wanted to come and do their own cooking. There's a kitchen around the corner here. Of course, the padlocks on the fridges and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you would need to go to the reception to ask permission to do. But there's a tea and coffee facilities there. Although I had a twin room which gave me 2 single beds and double the amount of towels that a single person would need. I just sort of left it because on the third day I had to give them a nudge and say that nobody had been anywhere near the room. I was more concerned about my little bin was overflowing, and I put it into plastic bags and stuff, and the towels, of course, I had been used, so I used the other towels. So I'd used about 4 towels, because there was 2 beach towels, well, pool towels that I used. So that lets the place down a bit as well, I have to say. I never saw anybody, but I gave the gorilla a nudge and asked her to clean the room yesterday, and she went in and renewed the towels and cleared the garbage and changed the beds. So I slept in both beds. But it's little things like that and old equipment, you know, tables that look derelict. They should clean up old cigarette burns on banisters, and just and this is not just me. I've been speaking to people around, and they tend to agree. If I looked in the reviews of the place, they were absolutely right, and the establishment don't seem to have done anything about it. So it doesn't mean to say that we should keep quiet about things, guys. Would I come back? Yes, but not at the price. Not at £50 a night. No, I don't think I would. I know it's Phuket, and I know that's a reasonable price for Phuket. The location's good, but I don't want to be paying an extra £25 a night just because I'm situated in a good location, especially when I've got my own transport. Okay, but beautiful as it might be on the outside, yes, absolutely. Okay, so we've arrived at the beach, and it's time for our morning walk. I've got my key to the bike, and okay, so as we were explaining earlier, As I told you that once I've done a little walk along here today, this morning, I'll go back, pack up my stuff, and we'll check out and head on round the coastline that you can see there on the bike. So I'm not a big one for breakfast, guys, to be honest. I've been trying to lose weight over the last few months, so since I've came to Thailand I've lost 7 kilos up to now. I've not weighed myself for the last 3 or 4 days, so I'm expecting well, I have been taken by surprise a few times when I'm expecting to lose weight and I've actually put weight on. I can't say I'm doing a lot of exercise. My left knee's been giving me a bit of trouble, so it's prevented an awful lot of walking and anything strenuous. I'm actually in the waiting list back home for a knee replacement, so I'm hoping that yeah, it sort of limits me in what I can do. Anyway, I'll just enjoy the scenery here. Again, another one of the biggest beaches, stretches a good, probably even up to 2 kilometres, but I think maybe 1.5. A lot of people exercise and walk along the sand here because the sand's quite firm, and it's good for trainers, etc. Although I've came today without my shoes. I've left my sandals in the bike. But the sun's just breaking through, as you can see, and yeah, weather seems to be quite relaxed. I would say it could be about 28 to 30 degrees here. I've not done any nightlife because I've not had any nightlife. I've not really been out anything any more than like 8 PM, to be honest. Just chilling out this time, guys. Okay, Patong Beach. So for those of you who don't know or have never been to Phuket, let alone Patong, just to let you know, Patong is a beach resort, guys. It's on the west coast of Phuket, which Phuket is located on the southwest of Thailand, facing the Andaman Sea. Yeah, Phuket's got a ferocious nightlife, like a lot of Thailand resorts, Pattaya, and of course the famous Bangla Road with its neon lights, go-go bars, nightclubs, and you know, overflowing into the early hours of the morning, guys. You can even hear the loud music, thump thump, coming from the tuk-tuk taxis in the early hours of the morning, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, as they're driving people home in the morning from the nightclubs. I'm not a light sleeper, but I can still hear it sometimes, you know. Yeah, thump thump thump. Doesn't appeal to everybody. For me, I like to walk on the beach in the mornings, in the afternoons I like to do a little bit, and when it comes to the evening, in this particular area I don't come into Patong because the traffic jams. There's a lot of bottlenecking, and parking's a problem. Not with the bike, of course, but you know. So your taxi fare you can put another third on your taxi fare just waiting in queues, unless you have previously managed to arrange a fee before you even get there. Okay, so it's now time for me to pack up, I think. It's the back of 9. Nice slow drive around the coast, stopping off at some places, and it should maybe take me a couple of hours, maybe even longer, but we'll wait and see. Have a quick coffee, and incidentally, talking about coffee, guys, I've found this one in the Mokana range to probably be the best so far. Although up in Calasin, Taz found a sugar-free coffee, which is, I have to say, beautiful, and I'll need to get the name of that one for you if I remember that when I'm up there. But out of all the brands that I've tried, and I've seen other people in videos, they tend to get the red one. It's sweet, however it's less sugar than the other Mokana range. I can't exactly remember the price, but you get 24 cups in there. Yeah, so there's my kettle there. Now this is actually the second kettle. The first kettle I was getting an electric shock off. It was a metal one, and when I touched it I got a jolt. I reported it to the reception, and the guy came up, and the problem was, I knew the problem was behind here because the TV wasn't working and everything I plugged into here was going all crazy. But the guy came up and eventually managed to fix it. However, he took the kettle away thinking it was a dodgy kettle, but I told him it wasn't the kettle. But it doesn't matter. They gave me this new boiling thing, which is actually quite good. You just keep it. Now, just before I go, guys, we'll do the tip of the day. You'll notice that you'll usually get shower caps and, you know, things like toothpaste and toothbrushes and stuff like that. But shower cap, well, we've got a good idea for that. No. Yes. Good for packing in the bag, and if there's any sand or anything, or yeah, good. Thank Ta for that one. So I've just finished my little shave and my mouth hygiene. Incidentally, I'm going to show you something that I've never shown anybody before. I've never even talked about it before, but it's, I don't know, I just feel like doing it. Watch this. Yeah, for years and years I suffered with sensitive gums and teeth that were rotting on me, and I decided that it was time to do something about this. And back in the UK, the prices for the work that I was needing done this to my teeth itself was horrendous, and they wanted, listen, the cheapest I could find was 19,000, and that was only half the job of what I eventually got done. But £24,000 was what I was quoted. However, cut a long story short, guys, I went to a different country. I was recommended to go to this country, and while I was in the country, fate be it, I ended up meeting up with some people who lived in the same country as me, and they told me where they had went, and they were looking great, and that's where I got my teeth done. I got a full mouth restoration for £8,000. Now, guys, this is the best thing that I have ever done. I can eat anything. These teeth, and these, they're not enamel, but they're, I can't remember the name of it right now. But guys, I've had them in nearly 8 years now. 8 years. It's the best thing I think I've ever done in my life. I have never had any problems. The good thing about these particular ones is, yes, as you can see, there's a maneuver I use up here, and I just click. I mean, you can't really see that I have dentures, but I couldn't pull them out for sure, but I have a maneuver that I do. I click it up and down, and you can take them out for hygiene purposes. So I elected to take them. There are permanent ones. My brother got permanent ones, and he has to do his hygiene around the actual job, whereas I can take the job out, keep it clean, and I look like something out of that James Bond movie. What was that guy's name? I can't remember. The guy with the steel mouth. Anyway, so that's what I did, guys. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Sorry, crap. Yes, guys. Travel light. And you check out. Don't forget valuables in the safe, and don't forget your deposit. Okay guys, so yeah, we're actually coming into Patong as we speak, just about a kilometre down the road. We'll have a little drive down just to give you an idea of where I am. I have to say that just further down a bit, just before the roundabout, there are usually police checkpoint, just checking the driving licences, or if you're not wearing a helmet they'll definitely stop you and fine you, of course. I'm not going to do too much on the bike, but I will. So you can see the police on the left hand side. I think they're already stopping people. They're checking people out, driving licences. Well, I get right through, so I'm quite pleased. They might see that I'm an old buddy. Have sympathy for me. Incidentally, it's 10:43 now. I believe I left, let's say 10:30, around figure. So we left at 10:30 a.m. and we'll just have a time check, see how long it takes to get to each point of interest, or even the full journey. Well, we're coming down into Kamala, or Kamala, however you pronounce it. I have to say that it's only taken 10 minutes and already we're in a different area. To be honest, there was nothing really much to see from the road. You would have to drive down to the beach, which is just down on the left hand side, but I'll leave that for another time. So our next point of call in 2 kilometres is Surin Beach. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've just came off the main road just now. I'm not taking my bag and stuff like that off. I'm walking along the beach. Surin Beach Club. I didn't realise it was so big. I drove along it. Now I'm driving back the way I came along the beach, just to let you see if it was worth shooting, to be honest. And it certainly is. I didn't realise it was so busy. I'm not talking about it as in people, but I'm pretty sure during some of the peak times, a bit bumpy, guys. White sands and a lot of sand out there. A lot of food and drinks outside. You can come down here and have a nice evening by the beach, I'm sure. See if I can see anything here. Yeah, oh, big waves rolling in as well. So we've got a sandy surface, guys, so digging in a bit. But yeah, Suran. Watch out for the wee dogs. Yeah, this is definitely worth a visit, guys. 45 minutes into the journey, guys. Driven through a place called Laguna. Now this place is off the beaten track. There's a couple of cars and that here. But the silence, I don't know if you can hear the waves, and the sound is panning right through. You can actually hear it going from left to right. It's so quiet. So you would definitely need transport to get to a place like this, for sure. Look at the size of this place. I wonder if that's the name of the beach. This must go, what, 3-4 kilometres? This is the biggest and longest beach I've seen. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, I don't want to leave my lights on. I want to run out of battery now. Okay, let's get on our way. This is going to take us down into Naithon Beach. Now, Naithon Beach was the very first beach I set foot on in Thailand. I came to Phuket 8 years ago for the first time on a detox program, would you believe, on my own. And the first thing in the morning after day one, they took us down to this beach for our morning walk. And just on the left hand side, Ta and I stayed in this resort, Andaman. It has its own beach, dedicated beach, yeah. And come back here and do a video on Naithon later. So you want to have a look, other than the roadworks that's going on, have a look at the scenery here, guys. Absolutely. Jungle mania. Well, everyone, we have arrived. I've not even checked in yet, and that was alright. It's midday, 12 noon, and that was quite painless. Nice drive along, keeping it cool here. And we're just going to go up into the reception for the first time. I've still got my bags, so I've not even seen the place yet. So let's have a look. Go up to the reception. I'll not video anything here. I'm rude. I'll see if I can get permission to do some videos later. Okay guys, so checked in. Room's ready, so that's good news. And quite snazzy actually, yeah. Nice secure place, to be honest. Free jacuzzi and sauna and things. Only £200 for 4 nights. Hey crap. Thank you very much. Oh, nice and cool. Ooh, big bed. Okay. Good. Look at the size of it. Oh, that's a weird. That's the weirdest door I've ever seen. Look. Really? There's the main one. There's the main one. And we've got a fridge here. Of course. Nice little veranda and pool out there. Toilet's massive. Rain shower. Goodness me. And the safes in the toilet. Very nice, I have to say. nice that you can look at it at the same time as me, guys. Now then, we'll have fun. See if we can work this. Alright, okay, so you have to push it like that. I would never have dreamt that. But I want to get down into that pool. Yes, for sure. Yeah, so happy with this. Even now I fear within me I'll come back here. You see, they get that the difference between this one and the last one. Absolutely. Okay, so yeah, happy with that, everybody, and like I say, it was only £200 for 4 nights. Now this is worth £50 a night. In fact, to be honest, people would pay a lot more than that for a place like this. The other good thing I noticed about it was that oh, this is nice and soft. The other good thing that I noticed was good about the place was the security. You can't just walk off the street and go to the pool and walk around the hotel. Yeah, the only way in is through the reception door, and from the reception hall there's a fob on your key, and you have to enter the hotel via a main door in the reception that takes you into the hotel complex itself. So that's good as well. I've never been in a hotel that's cleaning this. It's relatively new, I would imagine. It certainly looks new, or recently renovated, refurbished. So good. A bonus. As always, everyone, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you following the videos. Hope I didn't run on too long a bit. From Patong to Nanyang. Of course, we'll still see Nanyang. I'm just having a wee bit of relaxation here by the pool, and I hope to see you guys in the next video and my travel around Nanyang. Take care. Thanks for again. I'm always wondering what the weather is like back home.